I look for Duran to try to crowd Cuevas, take away that reach advantage of 6 inches. Duran trying to keep him off with the jab. Good right hand by Duran.
I don't think Duran has near the punching power at this weight that he did as a lightweight.
Cuevas going to the body and upstairs. Cuevas landing. Cuevas landing left, missing with the right. And downstairs he goes again. Duran sticking the left and following with a good right hand. And Cuevas ties him up. Good right hand by Duran. Remember when Duran was scoring on those knockouts, he was knocking out 135-pounders. Junior middleweight. Junior middleweight limit 154. He's in at 152.
To that body with that left hook.
He seems fearless there. I don't think he thinks Duran can hurt him. Oh, good right by Duran. First exchange of the fight. Good one.
A low blow by Roberto Durán.
Left right by Duran.
It was as quick as Leonard's.
Oh, good left to the body by Cuevas again. Oh, Cuevas.
But he took it. Right now he's controlling the fight too.
Good body shots. Those will take their toll later too.
And if Duran continues to let him dictate the pace of this fight, Duran's going in for a long night.
Well, there's some good jabbing by Roberto. Cuevas holding with the left and hitting with the right.
Cuevas is just dictating this fight.
Getting his rhythm here. Well, Duran counter with the right.
Got hit a good left hook by Duran.
They're going at it. Good right by Duran. Roberto
good right hand, but it did not hurt Cuevas.
Duran smiling as if to say, you're not hurting me. Maybe it is hurting him. Maybe he's trying to psych out Cuevas. Pepino landing with the left. Oh, good right hand by Duran. Good right by Cuevas.
And a good right by Cuevas.
They don't look like two washed up guys, do they?
There we go. It's funny. Keeping Cuevas off of Duran.
On the other hand, Cuevas by nature is not a good jabber, and he gets nailed by right hand by Duran. Well, Cuevas did head back to the ropes. Now he's fighting off him. Oh, that's good right hand. He's hurt. Cuevas is out on his feet. He's down in the corner. They're going to count. Cuevas in bad shape here in round 4. Roberto Duran. There it is, that right hand. One punch.
Beautiful shot.
Duran following up, but it was clearly that right hand that got Cuevas in all kinds of trouble. Down he goes. Cuevas holding on. Duran trying to finish it here in round 4. Begging Cuevas against the rope. Duran with a right. Cuevas trying to counter. Looks like a beaten fighter though. Sagging against the ropes. Duran. Cuevas hasn't recovered from it. His legs are bad. Duran going in for the kill. Right hands to the body and the head. Doesn't seem to be any power there. It almost looks like the Cuevas of the Rams fight a right hand. Cuevas seems to be out on his feet. Maybe no, I thought it might be it, but Duran's going after him again. Cuevas against the ropes. Down for the second time in the round. Cuevas a beaten fighter. Mouthpiece stuck out. It's doubtful if he's going to beat the count here in round 4.
He might get up, but there's 4
gets up. Lupe Sanchez says no. Lupe Sanchez called it off, just like he did in the Tommy Hearns fight. And Roberto Duran is the winner in round 4. Okay, Cuevas against the ropes. Duran with an uppercut down to the body, making every punch count. Some missing, but Cuevas down, and he did beat the count, but there was no sense for this one to go on.
Upon advice from the corner of...
Me siento muy contento. Yo te dije que yo estaba entrenando para pelear los 15 asaltos con Pipino. Dame que te doy. Por eso yo estaba confiado que iba a ganar a Pipino. Por muy fuerte que él sea, yo también soy fuerte. Ok, Roberto. Roberto.
Getting the flow that gets the rhythm going.
Round 1. Baby Moore and Roberto Durán.
This first round, they'll just feel them out. Well, the first round's important.
He stuck that in. He stuck that in. He stuck that in. Nice exchange of left jab. Yes, left jab by Duran. The adrenaline going for you. That's a good left hook by Duran. Good left hook by Duran. Good right hand by Duran.
Duran has that feint.
Right now this far. There's still, good right hand by Moore. Good right hand by, good jab by Moore.
Should keep jabbing him. No?
Whatever works, Vicky.
No, I mean follow it, not just one jab, just like that.
I don't think so. Two good body kicks by Duran. Yeah. But so what? The leg, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. There it is. Look around, Jake. Duran. They both got nailed.
Yeah, they both
got nailed. Good combination. Good combination by Duran. And both came back with a good combination.
Yeah, but Moore's getting
No,
Duran got nailed. Duran got nailed.
He came right back. Yes. Vicky, you're right. He came right back. Good left combination. Good left hook combination. Hey, getting excited, Vicky. Look at this. Get exchanged. Good right hand by Duran. Left hook by Duran. Good right hook by Duran. Right two by Duran. Good. Look at this. Look at this exchange. Look at this exchange. Left hook to the body by Duran.
Ties up his arms.
Look at that. Trying some damage.
Duran got hit. He stayed right there.
Somebody's bleeding. Right uppercut by Duran.
He never does the same thing twice.
Vicky experiencing ring guile.
Sure has it.
Short right hand by Duran. It's been on a long time, Vicky.
Look at Moore. He has time. Yeah.
Two left hooks and a right to the body.
Maybe Moore should stay away from him.
What a fight night it's been tonight. Right into the heart by a left hook by Duran. Good left hook. Good left hook by Moore. It looks all right now.
Even his head moved. See, look, now he's doing it.
Well, that's experience, Vic. To the tune of I'm just wild about him. Well, Duran is puffing. He's puffing. Two good jabs by Davey Moore and that good jab. Good right hand. Good right hand. Good right hand. Moore's coming back. Moore's coming back. Right uppercut by Duran. Good left hook. Two good punches by Duran. Jabs are landing, some are not. That was a good right hand by Duran. good punch. There's going to come a point in this fight, the telling point. He can take one punch. Win or lose, win or lose, win or lose, he wins.
No one loses tonight. One fighter wins, but the fight fans
Look at that, look at that punch. Duran just landed. Look at the punch. Best fight card I've seen in a very long time.
This is the climax of all the fights he saw.
Yeah.
Look at Duran. He's looking at it.
Oh, looks like Moore's losing his
Snap.
snap. You're right. Look at this, look at this.
Yeah.
I gave it to Duran again.
The Duran is that he wait, get him. Oh, Davey Moore, look at him. I don't like to see
You know, Vicky, if Duran could keep up this pace, look at him.
He's so evil.
Yeah, sneering at him. He's sneering at him. But if Duran could keep up this pace.
He will, he will.
Oh, he heard it, he heard it. He heard Moore. Moore's hurt.
Blowing hard. He's
Moore's hurt.
He can't even breathe.
Moore's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. He could punch himself out. He could punch himself out. There's the replay. Jake. Oh, that right hand did it. That right hand. Look at it. Oh. They got to do some job in the corner. Yes. They got to do some job in the corner.
They can't, Jay.
They got to do some job. Look at that right hand. Beautiful right hand. They got to do some job in the corner. So this is it. That's it. That's it. It's all over. It's all over, baby. That's it. That's it.
They're
They're gonna stop it. They're gonna stop it. They're gonna stop it.
They're going to stop it. They have to. He has no protection. He just...
Look at this.
I mean, Lamore, he's so hurt.
Wow! What a riot! Look at it. Duran!
So a fight I think very few of us ever believed we would see. The great Roberto Durán, once lightweight and welterweight champion of the world, against Jimmy Batten from Millwall. Although Jimmy Batten, the former British light middleweight champion, to Wilfredo Benitez for the championship, and then the shock against Kirtland Lang in Detroit. But he weighs 11 stone, 3 pounds. Remember, he won the world championship at 9 stone 9. Back a bit of that great reputation that he once had. Remember, he's 30 years old. And some of that weight with Duran looks as though he's carrying too much hair there. It's round 2 then, scheduled for 10 at the light middleweight limit. See that well-taught amateur style there, the old West Ham stuff coming from Batten. Still some more $1,000, but I think he just loves the game. He prefers to get paid to fight and fight for free, that's all. Although old is 30. Well, I suppose at that kind of weight it's considered a bit old. Well, he got the best of those exchanges, Jimmy Batten. But obviously, you can't afford to be reckless because this fellow may have hit the slide, but he isn't quite at the bottom yet. And he no longer can do it. You wonder why he bothers to go on, but certainly good luck to Jimmy Batten if he can get a verdict here. 42 fights, 135 of them, Batten, and see the Aaron Pryor, Alex Aguelo fight have stayed on. To Wilfredo Benitez and to Kirkland Lang from Nottingham. Well, if he expects Batten to stand still while he hits him, then Duran's in for a shock. There he goes, you see. Quite a measure of success, really, with Batten. And I would have thought if he got 3 defeats in a row, Duran, that would be the time to call it a day. In the 6th round, then Batten finding it now a little bit hard to stave Duran off. in the 8th round there, Duran getting a bit angry because Jimmy Batten's giving him more trouble than he thought. He's got every right to say, well, I've got to take my chance. He's not hungry for money out of the fight game. He gets a good living in Chicago, but he's still in love with the game. In Batten's fist there at all, he hasn't got the strength to keep Duran off. What he's trying to do as Kirkland Lang did. It's almost as though Duran's saying, do you mind standing still? I'm not as sharp as I was. Of the really big money that he's earned out of this game. And here he is now at gone midnight in Miami, in what they traditionally call the walkout fight. He wanted to go on last to keep the crowd, he said. But there's something just a little bit pathetic about that when you've watched him become arguably one of the best lightweights of all time. Former British light middleweight champion. He came in at 11-1 and Duran at 11-3. He's fighting from memory a bit, Duran, obviously at 30, but nonetheless he's still got a little bit of firepower left.
Batten, 92 points, the winner, Roberto Mano de Piedra Durán.
And everybody pumped up to see that man, Roberto Durán, try and win his 4th title and to see if Iran the Blade Barkley, and it looks like he is.
And Roberto Durán is going to have to make Barkley miss and counter. Throw his combinations and get out of there.
Will be useful to him tonight against Duran, a man who, after all, still is coming up from 135 pounds when he started.
There's that counter by Roberto Durán. Make the other guy miss and counter. And you know, Al, they say there's so much bad blood between these two guys.
Some good movement as well.
Had nothing but that body. The head would take care of itself because Roberto was too slick. Just too slick to hit on the head.
Duran lands the right. Barkley, the 28-year-old from the Bronx, who beat Thomas. Oh, big right hand, staggers Barkley.
Barkley is hurt. He is hurt, no question about that.
Big title matches in recent years, but he's off to a good start in this one. Good right hand by Barkley, but it does not move Duran back. This one will be warfare. You can see the fire of Iran Barkley coming out now, but Duran not backing up. Terrific body shots by Barkley. This fight is all that it was billed as. Duran going downstairs.
Duran is looking to throw that right hand over that left hand of Barkley's again, though.
He's using his strength to push Duran back. Excellent uppercut by Barkley. Right, but the left hook gets there by Duran, and a right hand by Roberto. Barkley's body attack has been superb, and he's also shown us an excellent jab.
Barkley do a stutter step with his feet. He's feinting with his feet. There's that right hand again.
He lost to Robbie Sims by knockout in a wild affair. And Hearn certainly punished him, but he comes back when he's hurt. And you see it here.
Good jab by Roberto Durán.
Probably his best jab of the fight so far. Master boxer Sambu Kalambai thwarted his efforts to win a title before.
Body shots again by Barkley.
But right now, the body work, as you said, of Barkley, a real important counter right over a lazy jab by Barkley, but he smiles at Roberto Durán. Some gamesmanship. Good hook by Barkley. But I tell you, Iran Barkley is committed to that body work, and it is really paying dividends for him so far in this bout. Barkley pushing him off. Oh my. Combinations on the inside by both men. The right lands again.
Right hand again, and Barkley wobbled a little bit then.
That right hand hurt Iran Barkley, but when you hurt him, he seems to be more dangerous.
And get out of there. He can't wait for the receipt.
Iran Barkley has followed his game plan perfectly, and yet Duran, very competitive. We talked about the cuts, nothing like that.
Mano y mano, I guess, huh?
Oh, what a right by Duran. They are both landing big shots. Who will go? Duran is now stunned. This was later in the round when Duran had his moments.
You know, they talk about Duran having hands of stone. He's got a chin of stone. He got to hit some good shots right on the button.
Let's go, let's go. Boy, it must seem like deja vu. Scheduled for 12 for the WBC middleweight championship that now rests with Iran Barkley. Duran seeking his 4th world title.
Big right hand by Barkley, and it did not faze Roberto Durán.
Iran Barkley is landing major league punches and Duran's going nowhere. And now Duran countering well. They're both pitching and they're both catching. Great body shot by Barkley. A strong jab by Iran Barkley. Everything's landing now just about. He never would have been hit with this many punches, but he's taking them. On the inside by Barkley. Duran is still there. I'm sure they thought if he did all this, Duran would fold. We're in round 5, and it's been fought at a torrid pace right from the first round. Big right by Duran. It's likely that Barkley is ahead on the scoring. I would think he is, and yet Roberto Duran's had some very fine moments in this bout.
Well, you see, what Barkley's been doing is working the entire 3 minutes, and Roberto is throwing beautiful, showy combinations, but not enough of them, in my opinion. But Barkley works and works.
He's been the more active of the two, and along the way, boy, there have been some ups and downs for him. Back in October, Roberto Duran may have weighed as much as 190 pounds, and look at him now. He's 156, obviously in great fighting shape. A lot of offense shown.
This round has been all Barkley up to this point, though, Al.
Yeah, he's throwing more combinations, working the body, still using that jab effectively. Barkley digging to the body as he has been throughout this bout. Great cut man also here tonight, working with some of the Olympians. He did a good job of closing it. Round 7 action, set for 12, the WBC middleweight championship. The champion Iran Barkley ripping.
Good left hook by Roberto Durán.
Duran landing on the inside, so is Barkley.
Barkley just fires, but Durán knows what he's doing. He moves around.
What a hook by Barkley.
And a good right hand by Durán.
He's cranking up those hooks and landing like that, and Duran is not being staggered. Really is amazing.
Well, as I say, this may wind up being the guy who can catch better. What beautiful boxing.
He's a master of defense. That's always been one of his trademarks. Excellent right hand. That one stunned Barkley, I think.
Barkley answered with a vicious left hook to the body, and Duran came back. He's nailing Barkley with some big punches now, Al.
What an uppercut by Barkley after Duran hit him with big shots. Nothing is phasing Roberto Duran. What a double left hook by Barkley. Duran holding on.
He's hurt, Al. First time in the fight, he's really hurt.
Good example here.
Let's take a look now. Ooh, 2 left hooks right on the button.
Can he weather this storm? Duran is hurt. He was hurt with 2 left hooks.
He's blowing now, Barkley.
Why not? Oh, right hand again by Duran over a very lazy jab by Barkley. Right misses by Barkley. 3 straight left hooks by Barkley. 2 to the body and 1 to the head. And Duran still responds. Good short left hook by Barkley. Oh, that hurt him. Duran in trouble from the left hook.
There you go. He made Duran miss. Came back with that left hook.
And that wasn't a wide left hook. That was a very short punch.
Good snappy move. There he made a miss. And back with that left hook. Everything but his heart is in trouble, Al. Look at this Duran fire back.
Can Barkley take him out? Duran doing a wonderful job of tying him up on the inside and slipping punches and landing his own uppercut.
He's so smart, Al. He knows inside. He's protecting himself, relaxing, trying to clear his head.
If there is a smarter fighter around than Roberto Duran, he's lost something, that's for sure. Again, the hook by Barkley.
But a nice move before the hook. Stepped over to the right, came back with the hook. And Barkley made Duran miss that time and then nailed Duran with the left hook.
Good body work by Barkley. Keeping his poise and still doing the things that have made him effective in this bout.
Did a little step over to the right out. There it is again by Barkley. Getting an angle on Roberto.
Big right by Barkley, but Duran lands his own right. Again, the body work by Barkley. And uppercut. He's shown us almost every punch in his arsenal tonight. And still, Duran will not fall. Barkley suffered a little bit of a cut over the left eye. He's got some swelling under the left eye.
There's that little dance step. And he's painting with his feet.
Question to be asked.
That's what gave me gray hair when I was managing and training fighters. It's not supposed to mean anything else. Wasn't that the judge that Hagler's people selected?
Yes, amazingly so. Good right by Duran. Scheduled for 10. Right hand by Barkley, but Duran comes with his own left hook.
I just get the sense somehow that Duran can take a better punch right at this moment in the fight than Barkley. If Duran landed a big clean punch.
Alien territory to him, but he's still got his fans, as you've heard throughout this bout.
And they came through the snowstorm to be here.
I bet you they did, to fill this arena. Little reminiscent of the right eye of Davey Moore when Duran fought him in '83. And is probably ahead, but it could be academic the way they're wailing away.
It almost looks as if Roberto Duran has got a second or third win. Where he got it from, I don't know.
I haven't a clue. And that was a punch that was dormant early in the fight, but now Duran getting it cranked up.
There's that right hand. And another one on a left hook.
And when he does that,
he's proven to me again that he's one of the greatest fighters that ever lived.
Again, the overhand right in a round in which, like the ninth, Duran has done some excellent work. Good right by Barkley, and there's the jab re-emerging of Barkley. Good right hand on the inside by Duran. It's been a remarkably clean fight from Duran. No headbutting, no elbows, but
big
boy,
right hand by Duran again.
And round 10, a huge round for Duran. Again, the body work of Barkley by a left hook.
Now, Duran threw that right hand with bad intentions. He had about as much snap on that as he's had on any right hand in the earlier rounds. You can't try to outthink Duran. He has to outbomb him, is what he has to do.
We're in the 11th.
There's Duran setting to throw that right hand. I can see it from here.
He's looking for the lazy jab of Barkley. They trade hooks.
The left eye is almost closed, and he is showing signs of weariness. No question about that. There's a right hand and a left hook by Duran, and another big right hand by Duran.
Where he isn't going to be hit with that overhand right. Big right by Barkley. But again, the right by Barkley's in trouble. He's hurt. He's down. First knockdown of the fight.
Hey, how you feel?
There's that first right hand. There's the left hook, another right hand. And there's the big one, and down he goes. Right on the button.
Combinations from this 37-year-old in the 11th round.
I don't see how Barkley can recover from these shots and come back in this next round. We're talking about a surgeon operating on somebody. There's a surgeon for you. That he could get this fight.
And again, the right hand bounces off Barkley's head. Remember, they told Barkley the longer the fight goes, the better it is for us. It hasn't worked out that way. There's not been a bad beginning in the 12th round for Barkley. This has been a fight of twists and turns.
Well, you have to watch the end of this round.
That's the part he wants to win. He's landing right hands again.
He hurt Barkley again. Combination by Duran. All three punches landed. There's that big. Look at Barkley's legs. Doesn't have a leg under him. And look at Duran now. Dancing around, playing.
The jab by Barkley with only a little more than 20 seconds left. Barkley with the jab, and that's his best punch right now because he's pushing the hook in the right hand. It'll end, and it will be a classic war. Big right hand by Duran. This has been extraordinary.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. Dave Brown scores the bout 116 to 113 for Barkley.
Iran Barkley, 116-113.
Giuseppe Ferrari scores it 118-112 for Duran.
What a big display.
Wow.
Tommy Kazmarek scores it 116 to 112 for the winner and new